Hi all, welcome back to my channel Angel Creation. Today, let's read a lesson from the UNIT-2 Letter to God. Name of the lesson: The Pleasure of Rain. Do you talk to the rain, flowers, birds, and clouds? Here is a story of a man who talked to the rain. The house, the only one in the whole valley, sat on the crest of a low hill. From this height, one could see the river and the field of ripe corn dotted with flowers that always promised a good harvest. The only thing the earth needed was a downpour, or at least a shower. Throughout the morning, Lenjo had done nothing else but look at the sky towards the northeast. "Now we are really going to get some rain, woman," he said. The woman who was preparing supper replied, "Yes, God willing." During the meal, big drops of rain began to fall. Huge mountains of clouds could be seen approaching. The air was fresh and sweet. Lenjo went out to have the pleasure of feeling the rain on his body. "These aren't raindrops falling from the sky. They are like new coins. The big drops are tens, the little ones are fives." A night of sorrow. He looked at the field of ripe corn with its flowers draped in a curtain of rain. But suddenly a strong wind began to blow. Very large hailstones began to fall. "It's really getting bad now," exclaimed Lencho. "I hope it passes quickly." It did not pass quickly. It hailed for an hour on the house, the garden, the hillside, the cornfield, and the whole valley. The field was white as if covered with salt. Not a leaf remained on the trees. The corn was totally destroyed. The flowers had disappeared from the plants. Lenjo's soul was filled with sadness. That night was a sorrowful one. "This year we will have no corn. There is no one to help us. We will all go hungry this year." But in the hearts of all those who lived in that solitary house, there was a single hope: help from God. All through the night, Lenjo thought only of his only one hope: God. At the post office, Lenjo was an ox of a man, working like an animal in the fields. Still, he knew how to write. The following Sunday, at daybreak, he began to write a letter. It was nothing less than a letter to God. "Dear God, if you don't help me, my family and I will go hungry this year. I need 100 pesos in order to sow my field again and to live until the crop comes. Because of the hailstorm you sent, everything is lost. Hopefully waiting, Lenjo." He wrote to God on the envelope and went to the town. At the post office, he pasted a stamp on the letter and dropped it into the mailbox. The postman went to his boss, laughing heartily. He showed him the letter to God. The postmaster also broke into a laugh. But immediately he turned serious. What faith! I wish I had the faith of the man who wrote this letter. Imagine starting up a correspondence with God. The postmaster came up with an idea. Sent a letter to Ledger from God. But he needed something more than goodwill, ink and paper to answer the letter. He took a collection from the employees of the post office. He himself gave a part of his salary. But it was impossible for him to put together 100 pesos. He was able to send the farmer only 70 pesos. He put the money in an envelope addressed to Lencho. He sent a letter along with it. It contained only a signature of God. God replies. The following day, Lencho went to the post office earlier than usual. He asked the postman if there was a letter for him. The postman handed a letter to him. The postmaster looked on from the doorway of his office. Lenjo showed not the slightest surprise on seeing the money. Such was his confidence. But he became angry when he counted the money. God could not have made a mistake. Immediately, Lenjo went up to the window to ask for paper and ink. He sat at the public writing table. He started to write. When he finished, he went to the window to buy a stamp. He licked the stamp and then affixed it on the envelope with the thumb of his fist. The moment the letter fell into the mailbox, the postmaster went to open it. Merciful God, of the money that I asked for, only 70 pesos reached me. Send me the rest, since I need it very badly. But don't send it to me through the mail, because the post office employees are a bunch of crooks. Ledger. I hope you enjoyed reading the text. To watch more videos, subscribe to my channel Angel Creations. Also click the notification bell to get notified. Thank you. Stay tuned for more videos.